Hi, my name is Gene McWhirter, and my field of study is construction management. On today's episode of Student Takeover Edition, we'll be talking to Mr. Laws, the Director of Social Sciences. Okay, now, Mr. Laws, what is your educational background?
Okay. First, I'm the department chair of social sciences and first experience in the Academic Success Center, just so we get the title
Yes, sir.
correct.
Yes.
My educational background, uh, I am a graduate of Chester High School in Chester, Pennsylvania, which is about 25, 30 minutes south of Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
After graduating from Chester High School, I moved on to Temple University,
Mm-hmm.
where I earned my Bachelor of Arts in Communication.
Mm-hmm.
After graduating from Temple University, I went on to paralegal school, attended the Philadelphia Institute, and hold certification in paralegal training. I was supposed to be a lawyer, the whole laws thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, unfortunately, that didn't take place for me. But I did work in a law firm, an environmental insurance coverage law firm, for a couple of years. After that, I attended our nation's oldest historically black college and university, Cheney University, and obtained my master's in adult and continuing education. Shortly thereafter, I also have mediation certification, or I'm a certified mediator, and I also have a firm background in therapeutic behavioral management.
Awesome. Now, let me ask you this question. What inspired you to pursue, pursue your current career?
That's a good question. I think it was a meeting. It was a mutual meeting per se.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? I never had any intention whatsoever of becoming an educator or becoming a teacher. It kind of found me, or I found it. When I came here, when I traveled here or migrated here from Philadelphia back in 2004,
Yes, sir.
I was just in need of a job.
Okay.
And I saw an advertisement in the newspaper. See, back then we still looked in the newspaper to look for
That's
jobs.
right. That's right.
And there was an opening for a reading specialist or something along those lines.
Wow.
I applied for it. Unfortunately, because I did not possess a reading certification, I could not take the job. But the dean at the time, I guess, enjoyed my energy or liked my energy, thought I gave a great interview, so he hired me as a learning support specialist.
Yeah.
And after that, I think I was here for about a year before they allowed me to go in and start teaching interpersonal relationship. And from there, it became College Success. And from there, I became Department Chair of Learning Support. And the rest is history.
Oh, that's awesome. Could you describe a particularly challenging project or assignment you worked on and how you overcame your obstacles you encountered along the way? And were there any celebratory moments?
Projects, I don't necessarily view projects as although they could be or could potentially be challenging, as
Mhm.
long as I'm working with good people, the job's going to get done. What I consider challenging is dealing with, adult learners or students on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That can be very challenging because of the variance in terms of people when they enter our illustrious institution.
Yeah.
There was this one particular instance where a young man, and it's funny because we actually became pretty good friends after this incident, but he overheard me speaking to a coworker,
Hmm.
and he thought I was talking specifically about him.
Yes, sir.
He actually challenged me to a fist fight.
Oh.
So we walked outside, and at that point, when I explained to the young man what was going on, he gave me a hug. We dapped each other up, and from there, I was able to help mentor him and coach him and see him through the graduation.
Well, that was a celebratory moment.
That was a celebratory moment.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, what advice would you give to students who are interested in pursuing this career path, your career path?
Patience. You must have patience. You must be resilient.
Hmm.
You must have a zest and a zeal and a desire for learning, and to see that instilled or implemented in other people's brains. I truly believe, in the words of Malcolm X, that education is our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today.
Right.
So as long as one has a plan and you're willing to stick to that plan, I believe that you can obtain or achieve any dream that you have.
Wow. I need a mentor like you.
You got me.
Okay, fine. Okay, how do you motivate your students and help them engage?
I don't necessarily believe that people motivate other people. I believe people motivate themselves. So, but what one person can do is inspire another individual.
Absolutely.
It's similar to now I must admit I haven't been in quite some time, but it's similar to going to church. You know, I am a spiritual person. I do pray daily,
That's
but
awesome.
you go to church and the pastor's doing his or her job, and you feel it all up in your bones, and then 30 minutes later you're right back to doing what you were doing in the first place that led you to church.
That's right.
So what happened to it? you know, it's the motivation comes, like I said, it's intrinsic. So if it's inside you, whatever it is, as a teacher, as an educator, you must help people tap into that. And once they tap into it, try to encourage them.
Yeah.
And if we're calling that motivation, then okay, so be it. But I believe it's inspiration,
Yeah.
and that the motivation has to be self
Yeah.
motivation.
Kind of feel like whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve.
Right. So as
Okay.
long as you're
Okay.
willing, once again, to stick to it
That's right.
and do the necessary work, then
Yeah.
you can achieve it.
Yeah. So, what are two qualities that you believe are important to reach success?
Two qualities that I believe that are important to be a successful person, I believe once more, are resiliency and confidence. For if one has confidence in self, then anything's achievable or attainable. You must have
Awesome.
confidence. You must instill confidence in individuals.
Now, that's very motivating. Very motivating. If you could leave us with some advice, what would that advice be?
If I could leave you with some advice,
What would that advice be?
same advice that my grandmother and mom, dad always gave me: never give up.
Never give
I mean,
up.
at the end of the day, you always have to have faith.
Gotta
And
have faith.
being someone who identifies as African American or Black in America, you must never ever give up.
Never give up.
We've been through some things, and we're going to go through some more things, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, we can all get to where we need to be as long as we're willing to, once more, put in the work, stay faithful, stay knowledgeable, and apply that knowledge out there in the real world.
Awesome. As we come to the end of another episode, we want to thank you for tuning in and spending your valuable time with us for the Student Takeover Edition. We hope that you found this episode information thought-provoking and entertainment. If you enjoyed what you heard, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast so that you can be notified about future episodes. And if you have any feedback or suggestions for topics you would like to talk to or cover, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We love hearing from our listeners, and we are always looking for ways to improve and grow. Until next time, continue to stay strong and finish strong. Thank you, and have a great day.